Cześć and welcome to this Eurovision reaction and review. We have the Polish Junior Eurovision 2017 entry. The artist Alicja Rega, and the song is Mój dom, which translates to my house. Without any further ado, let's see what this song is. So it's a nice Disney princess ballad. It is the best way to describe it. Okay, no denying Alicja can sing, and it's kind of nice and calming actually. I like it. Nice key change. I wouldn't necessarily argue that it's something different, but it takes the formula, runs with it, and I kind of like it. It is, I wouldn't necessarily say that this song is something special, but it is very definitely playing to the formula. And in terms of playing to the formula, it does it well. It sticks to exactly what kind of beats you would expect in, like, the formulaic layout of, like, a ballad like this. In terms of, like, everything looked fairly good. I didn't notice any dodgy camera angles. I didn't notice, Alicia's, like, I don't know, everything just fit together in that particular performance. And in terms of fitting together, that is a good thing, because if something is cohesive, then you've got more room to build upon when you get to Junior Eurovision. Let's do the reviews, and then we'll get back to it. I'm not sure if there's exactly one moment in here that you can remember vocally, which might hurt it. What did I like about that song? Well, I thought that Alicja had extremely strong vocals. I can't fault those vocals. They were pretty perfect. If you couldn't hear, you know, just a slight bit of, I don't know, liveness to the vocals, I would have almost thought that that was the studio version. And I just feel like that's really going to help Alicja when it comes to what goes down when it comes to Junior Eurovision. Live vocals, having them well, usually gets you a lot of jury points as long as your song is engaging as well. I thought that the blue colour scheme was amazing. Their total commitment to it, you know, all of the song had that colour blue. Just that total commitment to one colour scheme. I loved it, and I think that it works well in that song's favour. Oh, yes, the blue one. You know, that sounds fairly, you know, generic, but being that one can really help when it comes to your recap, when it comes to voting. People are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to vote for the blue one. So, I feel like Alicja also stands out from the background. She's not blending into the background, which is another key point that helps when it comes to performing in Junior Eurovision. You do not want to blend into your background. If you do that, you are in serious danger. And why is that? Because when you blend into your background, it almost looks like you are just, you know, you're a face that's singing a song. But no, she's there. She's very visibly there, which helps. There was some eye contact. I saw some eye contact. Now, in my opinion, I really like that, because if you can give eye contact, if you can look straight down the barrel of the camera, maybe not as unfrequently as I actually do, then when it comes to people voting for you, you will frequently end up with a lot of votes, because you have made a connection with the audience. You have looked at the camera in the lens, and you have been like, hey, I know you. I know exactly what you want, and you want me to forge this emotional connection with you that transcends the barriers of language. And that's kind of what you got to do at Junior Eurovision, especially when your language is a language that not as many people speak in other countries that are competing. But onto my dislikes. I feel like that this song plays to the ballad formula almost too well. You know, there's the verse, there's the chorus, and then the drums kick in, and then you go again. And then you got a key change, and you chorus again. That formula is a fairly standard formula. I forgot the bridge, but the bridge comes in there as well, in between the second and third chorus. Basically, there's a formula. It's stuck to it, but in my opinion, it is done fairly solidly. But sticking to the formula can also work against your favour. This song might seem flat. As I kept watching more and more, I was like, you know what, I really like it. But I'm really not sure if I would vote for it after the end of that song. Mostly because I got to the point where I was like, I almost want to sleep now. Not because it was necessarily a bad song, but because it was so calming and just, it was there. That can be dangerous. And there wasn't one real hook in the song. And what that means is that there's not a place where you can be like, oh yes, that the Polish song with the that one part. Like, if there's that one part, then people are more likely to be able to remember the song that you have sent. So, if you'd like to tweet your opinion, feel free to do it to @WeAreEurovision and like, comment, subscribe to this channel, etc. In terms of my ranking prediction, I think that this one is a solid 6th. I don't think it's enough to reach top 5. The live performance at Junior Eurovision could prove me wrong, and it could go either way. It could go higher or it could go lower, and you know what? I don't think I'd necessarily disagree with the results if it went either way. I just, personally, with that performance, I don't see it as reaching the heights of top 5, but I don't see it, not getting points, especially from the juries. In terms of my personal scoring, I gave it a 9 out of 10 on the first listen, an 8 out of 10 on the second listen, and an 8 out of 10 on the third listen, which leaves it with an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and na wam dis.